Sikniktewaq, Minda Louise, Michelle Knockwood. Hello, my name is Michelle Knockwood. My spirit name is Wabanaki, or White Eagle. I am a community member of Fort Folly First Nation, or Amlamgog. Fort Folly First Nation is a Mi'kmaq nation located on the border of New Brunswick and Nova Scotia, on the Sikniktewaq Isthmus along the inner Bay of Fundy. It sits at 56 hectares, but with the addition of the IPCA lands, it's expanded to over 1,000 conserved hectares. This summer, 5 youth were hired to work on Fort Folly First Nations Indigenous Protected and Conserved Areas projects. Having the students learn to care for Mother Earth is an important step for ensuring the safety of the future for the next 7 generations. We come from the land. We call her our mother. We must protect her so our future generations will still have food, water, and the resources they need to survive.
Honestly, for me, it means protecting the land around community and even land that doesn't belong to community. It also means just in general protecting the land. Um, uh, of course, there is the big factor of gaining new land and stuff like that. Um, uh, and going to look at different properties that we've gotten permission to and, possibly looking into buying them in the future and seeing if they'll have any type of benefit, which of course in some ways or not, they will have benefits and some will have not. But IPCA to me, it'd probably be somewhat close to what my mom would say. Funny enough, um, uh, just protecting and conserving the land for future generations, and just ensuring the well-being and the health of the land and any animals that may live on it and stuff like that. And then of course, future generations that could like provide off the land and just live off of it if they have to and stuff like that. So of course, all the medicines on the land and stuff like that, which sadly there isn't too many that we know of currently, which, we'll work on getting there more medicines and stuff. And then as we go and buy new land and explore new land, we'll find new water sources, new evidence of different species and different types of medicine. So of course, there's lots of different opportunities for when we buy more land and get more IPCA lands and stuff like that.
Honestly, I think the learning and the work that we did was impactful to us and to the environment that we were working on. And I think that now to the next 7 generations, they will see, and we will continue to grow bigger and better and more advanced and learn about more medicines and animals and do more research.
Well, I think the protection of the forest from the extreme heat was pretty important this summer, especially because there was a lot of clear cutting the forest. Was obviously it's a bad idea, of course, but it helped a lot, helped to protect the birds, and we need to keep like the diversity in the forest. We've been harvesting off these lands for a long time now, far before the colonists came, and they're here now, cutting everything down, destroying everything without actually knowing the importance of these lands to our people. I do see value to build on the IPCA project in Fort Folly, and I think I see value to build on it in not just Fort Folly or New Brunswick, even in all the provinces and territories. And it is good that it's in Fort Folly, but other communities are suffering even worse, and it's vital to have it now because the longer we wait, the more we lose.
So I think that protecting these lands, the animals, the plants in them, is incredibly important, not just the environment and the biodiversity. Obviously, the health of the environment itself is quite important, but also just the countless culturally important medicines and plants like the sweetgrass or the ash trees that are all under risk from, be it clear cutting, just global warming, heat, people littering, anything like that. And having people purchase these lands, having Fort Folly purchase these lands and knowing that they are secured and looked after well is indescribably important, really. I can't really specifically put into words the benefits of it necessarily, but they're certainly there. I think that's quite an obvious point. But yeah, overall, throughout this whole summer, I really enjoyed just being out and seeing the world around us that you don't really see, going back in the woods. Like, some of the spots are just in your backyard, like the question says. You never really see them, but you have this deeper understanding of the world around you and how it works and everything like that, and it's quite valuable to me.
I think they would be thankful and grateful about the work we have done. It is a great cause not only for the trees and birds and future generations, but for the environment as a whole. I think the future generations will be thankful for the work we have done this summer in their times and continue with the safekeeping of medicines and animals the same way we are trying to today.
Our people survived on Mother Earth since time immemorial. It's time we show others how our mother must be cared for. IPCA's put us, the first Indigenous people of this land, back in charge of our future. It is giving us back our traditions, our culture, and our way of life, and gives us the ability to pass on to all the future generations to have and to live well.